And here's what to expect if you go through what I went through. It started with a headache. It then increased. It all started with a headache about right before we left. And then after that, it got worse. When we arrived at the restaurant, it had gone full-blown. I had to wait a few minutes. 5 minutes after I arrived at the restaurant. Well, I was a little nervous. It hadn't gotten that bad yet. It wasn't even near how bad it was. It was not even near that. But I sucked it up and continued on. 7 minutes after we arrived. Now things start to get a little grim because as my headache increased, also my nausea did. So it got worse. And from now on, it only gets worse from here. 10 minutes after, my headache had gone to full, and I was blaring. I needed to lay down. And they said, do not lay down. And then I told them why. I said I was having a headache, so I decided to lay down. 15 minutes after, my headache had gone from bad to worse. It had increased greatly. 20 minutes, things got gory. I was feeling very down, and my nausea was at full. My throat and mouth were watering like crazy. 24 minutes, now I got to the point where I let out a ginormous Then I got picked up and carried outside. 25 minutes. At 6:15 a.m., things got bad. Then it was on. It was on. I was basically fertilizing the yard. I was throwing up really bad. And then I decided it would not be a bad idea to hop in the car because I needed to lay down. Normally when I lay down, I feel better. But not this time. This headache was not playing games. This headache continued. And it was crap. I mean, I'll tell you. If you don't drink water... yeah, you better drink water or that's what will happen. Alright? But, yeah, that was my point of view.
Do you still have a headache?
No. The aftermath of the accident. The aftermath was, I was in the car. I was watching The Wild Robot. Then I discovered I was brittle and stiff. When I was brittle, at first, when I was very young, it felt weird. But now, it's like alienated. Anyway, it felt weird. My legs were stiff and brittle. And then it got better. My headache started going away, and now I'm only feeling the grit of my teeth. You know when you feel up, you feel that your teeth are kind of rough and like rough to move around? Well, that's what they feel like now. It's been ongoing. I feel better now, though it hasn't gotten too bad. But I will say, it's gone better. And that was my point of view perspective. What happened tonight, April 14th. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you would like more point of view videos, simply give me a thumbs up or tell me down in the comments. I don't know how to access a request form or create one because I am blind and I am a voiceover user. So if you do want me to make any more videos, please feel free to comment or do whatever you want. Hey, if you learned something new, share it with a friend. And as always, bye. Have a good night.